Hello everybody, how are you? I hope you're fine. Welcome to a new lesson. The objectives of today's lesson are to identify the use of vocabulary about housework and also to review the contents of unit number 1. Remember that there are going to be some parts of the video where you have to stop the video and do the activities, okay? So let's start with the lesson. So open your student books on page number 71. Page 71, please, because we're going to see new vocabulary about housework. Okay? So, activity number 1, match the words with the photos. Write 1 to 10 in the boxes, then listen and check. Okay? So, here we have different pictures of people doing different things, and the idea is that you match these actions with the pictures. Okay? Let's read the actions first. Number 1, vacuum the floor. Number 2, tidy up. Number 3, do the ironing. Number 4, do the shopping. Number 5, set or clear the table. Number 6, do the washing up or wash up. Number 7, make the beds. Number 8, do the cooking. Number 9, do the washing. And number 10, load or empty the dishwasher. Okay? So please stop the video now and do the activity. Did you finish? Very good. So let's check together now. Okay. Do the washing up. What do you think? Do the washing up. Very good. This picture. Number 2, do the ironing. Do the ironing. This is do the ironing. Very good. Number 3, do the washing. Do the washing. This picture. Do the shopping. Do the shopping. This picture. And finally, make the beds. This is really easy, right? Is this one? Okay, let's check. Very good, well done. Let's continue with the other pictures now. Okay, do the cooking. What do you think? Do the cooking. The correct picture is this one. Very good. Number 2, load or empty the dishwasher. What do you think? Correct. This picture. Number 3, tidy up. Tidy up. This one. Good. Number 4, vacuum the floor. Vacuum the floor. This one. The first picture. And number 5, set or clear the table. This picture. Let's check. Well done, very good. Okay, remember that the housework are all the activities that you do in your house or that you help to do in your house, okay? Very good. Okay, and that is the end of unit number 1. Now I'm going to make a review of the contents of the unit with you, okay? Let's start. Okay, the contents of the unit are use of have to or don't have to, vocabulary, gadgets and housework, use of should and shouldn't, and finally mustn't versus don't have to. Okay? Let's start with the use of have to and don't have to. We're going to use have to or don't have to say that when something is necessary or not necessary to do. Okay? Remember that you have to pay attention with the third person singular, he, she, and it, because with he, she, and it, we're not going to use have to, but has to, and we're not going to use don't have to, but doesn't have to. Okay, that's really important. Let's see some examples. Okay, number one, I have to read the book of this month. I have to read the book of this month. Okay, subject first, then have to, then the main verb read and the complement. And the other example is she doesn't have to come to the meeting. She doesn't have to come to the meeting, okay? She is my subject. She is third person singular. Remember he, she, and it. That's why in this opportunity I'm going to use doesn't, have to, then come, the main verb, and then the complement, the meeting. Okay, let's talk about the vocabulary of the unit. In this unit, we talked about gadgets and housework. Okay, so can you tell me some of the words related to the gadgets about this unit? Apart from hair dryer, calculator, and sat nav, can you mention another word? Okay, very good. So the gadgets are things that you use to make your life easier. These are technological objects, okay? Very good. And the other vocabulary is about the housework, things that you do in your house or you help to do in your house. For example, vacuum the floor, tidy up, make the beds, etc. Now we're going to review the use of should and shouldn't. We're going to use should and shouldn't to give advice. That's really important, to give advice about something or in a different situation. Let's see the examples. You should pay more attention in the class. You should pay more attention in the class, okay? So the structure of the use of this modal verb is really easy. First, you have to use a subject, then should or the negative form shouldn't, then the verb without any changes, the main verb, the base form of the verb, and then the complement, okay? The second example is you shouldn't play too many video games. You shouldn't play too many video games. Okay, so these are two advices. Okay, let's continue. And finally, the use of mustn't versus the use of don't have to. Okay, we're going to use mustn't to say that something is prohibited. It is not allowed. It's important that you do not do something. Okay, and we're going to use don't have to. Well, in this case, there is not an obligation. Okay, you are not required to do something, especially if you don't want to, okay? Let's read the examples now. I mustn't eat too much. I'm supposed to be on a diet. Okay, so that is prohibited. I mustn't eat too much. And the second one is she doesn't have to get up early. She gets up early because she wants to. Okay, now listen to me because I have more examples. You mustn't drink that, which is the same to say it is prohibited. Don't drink that. It is not allowed. And the second example, you don't have to drink that, which is the same to say you don't need to drink that, but you can if you want to. Okay, great. And that is the end of the review. And this is the homework that you have to do this week. You have to open your workbooks on page number 67 and do activity number 2 and 3. Let's check the activities. Number 2. Match the sentences and their endings. Okay, so here we have different sentences and here you have the endings of the sentences. You have to match them. Okay? Number 0, the example. Luke's friends are staying for lunch. Letter F. Can you set the table, please? Can you set the table, please? Okay, so that is the idea. You have to put the letters here. Which letters, miss? These letters over here. And activity number 3. What housework do you like or dislike? Write 4 sentences about you. For example, I don't like ironing clothes. I think it's boring. I don't mind doing the cooking. It's cool when the others like my food. I hate this thing. I think it's your opinion, okay? And that is the end of today's lesson and also the end of unit number 1. Remember to do your homework. That's really important, okay? See you next lesson. Bye.